Hey everyone, I'm Tom.
And I'm Caitlin.
And we are the Mortons on the Move.
Welcome to Mondays with the Mortons. Today we have a very big update video for you, letting you know what we've been up to for the past 2 months.
Last time we spoke with you guys was a long time ago up in Michigan. We're no longer there anymore, we're actually down in Alabama.
We left Michigan in early October to make our way down to Wellington, Texas in preparation for NomadFEST.
We haven't been ignoring you guys. The reason that we have been so elusive a lot of this year is because we have been very involved with NomadFEST and the making of the RV Nomads movie. The trip from Michigan to Wellington, Texas was about 1,200 miles, and when we left Michigan, the colors were amazing. It was full on fall. The trip went pretty well, except for a couple hundred miles in, we pulled into a Walmart for a stop, and all of a sudden our truck started to squeal like crazy.
It sounded like it was going to kill us.
It turns out this thing, the fan blower motor that actually moves air in our truck, the fan decided to seize up and sounded like it was just gonna come apart. We had to do a little roadside repair.
We had just put our new logo on the front of our RV, and when we stopped to make that repair, we actually had some subscribers recognize us and stop by to say hello.
The Hupperts saw us in front of the auto parts store making the repair. They stopped by and we chatted for a while. It was so great to meet you guys. They slipped us a thank you note as we were leaving, which later we found out included some cash that actually covered our repair. So thank you guys so much. That was an unexpected surprise.
We were incredibly humbled by that and really appreciate you guys.
The rest of the trip to Wellington was uneventful. We got there a couple days early, however, because we were skirting around storms, trying to avoid some really awful weather.
And that happens more than you would think, adjusting our travel plans to coincide with favorable weather conditions.
That's something you can do when living in an RV though. If your weather is not going your way, just move.
So when we got to Wellington, we went right to work. We had quite a bit to do to make sure everything was in order for the event. I was working with my event committee as the event director for NomadFEST, making sure we had all the banners, we had all the registration stuff ready, we had our volunteer schedules all ready. So a lot of work before the event to make sure that once it started, it would run pretty smoothly.
While Caitlin was working her butt off trying to get the event ready, I was actually finishing up the edit of the movie with Eric Odom. We had a few last minute tweaks to make to the edit itself and also get it ready to play on the big screen.
Which is more difficult than you would think.
Cinema projectors don't take common files like you create when making a video like this. They take a very special file called a DCP, and getting our film into the DCP format, which actually runs on a Linux-based server, was a bit of a challenge, but we made it happen.
When NomadFEST started and we started having people come in, everything was going really smoothly. We had an awesome army of volunteers to help us with parking, with registration, and everything else under the sun. We did run into a little hiccup one of the first registration days when it decided to downpour rain on us.
Our solid grassy fairground turned into a mud brawl practically. There was mud everywhere. We were having to route RVs around areas we knew they'd just get buried in mud. A couple did get stuck, but we were able to get them out.
And amazingly, everyone was so excited and having such a good time. Spirits were so high that it really didn't put a damper on the weekend at all. It actually kind of added this element of we survived to it, and I think everyone was really proud of that.
We kicked the event off with a heck of a concert put on by Audrey Callahan and Con Olivia of Drivin and Vibin and their band, and it was really awesome. There was so much energy behind it, and it was a great way to start the weekend off.
It was amazing that there was that much talent in, full-time RVers.
The next day we had conferences all day in the Ritz Theater, where later we premiered the RV Nomads movie.
Yay! The moment we've all been waiting for!
I was super nervous this night because we'd just been working on the edit up until the last minute. Weren't even sure it was gonna work right.
And the theater was packed with so many people who were so eager to see it that it was just like, okay, here we go.
There were 400 seats absolutely packed in that theater. but it went really well. The energy in the theater was so just electric, you could feel it, and overall the movie was received very well.
It really was amazing to be in that theater with all those people and experiencing the movie up on the big screen. It was really emotional to see all of that hard work from everyone involved finally come to fruition, and it was just really emotional. It was an amazing experience.
And if you weren't there, you didn't get the chance to watch it, we are super excited to share it with you. The movie is going to be available on November 15th, and it is going to be free to watch.
Yep, all you need to do is go to my.epicnomad.life and create an account if you haven't already, and it will be free to stream from there. Or you can find the app and download it on your phone or mobile device and watch it through that.
If you want a hard copy of the film, DVDs are also available for sale. We will put a link in the description below for all this information so that you can watch the movie too when it's available.
We are so excited for you to see it. Overall, the weekend of NomadFest was a great time. We really enjoyed meeting so many of you guys who have been watching us for a while or maybe only just recently. Very, very cool to actually meet you guys in person.
If you were there, I'm sorry we didn't get to spend more time with you as we were so busy, but as Caitlin said, it was so awesome to meet so many of you as well. One thing I was surprised about is how many Tesla batteries there were at NomadFest. I think I counted that there must have been 30 batteries there powering RVs, and a lot of people came up and thanked us for our assistance with putting up those videos and stuff. So,
but thank you for coming and telling us, because it just was really awesome. I really want to send a big thank you to our event committee. It was myself, Stacy Quimby of Pelhana Travels, Brennan Ajedlo of GeoAstro RV, and Jenna Vargas. The four of us were a great team and did a lot for the event, but then we couldn't have done it without our awesome army of volunteers. Some of our volunteers offered to help the day they were registering, and then we had them standing out on street corners in the rain with flags. So we had some awesome people there, very, very special people. I also want to thank our presenters for putting all that excellent content together to share with all of our attendees. Our MCs, Gary Quimby and John Najedlo, were hilarious during the intermissions of the speakers. And last but certainly not least, all the production crew and cast that were a part of the movie and this event.
If you didn't get a chance to attend NomadFest, the cast and crew, as Caitlin just mentioned, a lot of them did a lot of videos and information about NomadFest. If you go to their channels, you can watch some live streams from NomadFest and some of their vlogs that are really, really good. I apologize, we didn't take a lot of video because we were preoccupied with a few other things.
After NomadFest, we were elated, we were really excited about everything that had happened, but we were also exhausted. So after the event, we came down to Alabama, where we are now, and we actually dropped the RV in storage and headed to Florida, where Tom's parents live, for a mini vacation to get a little recharged and refreshed.
We took our first vacation from RV living in 3 years, which I think says something about this lifestyle. We haven't felt that we needed one up until this point, but we needed to get away, refresh, recharge, like Caitlin said. And it was just that. We didn't work, we turned off our phones, and we just enjoyed Florida in the winter.
Yeah, we went to the beach a lot, we went swimming. One day we went fishing out on Tom's dad's boat. We caught a mahi-mahi and saw tons of dolphins and flying fish and a sea turtle.
We spent a lot of time at the beach and kayaking. One day we were able to meet up with Jesse and Jenny of Outside is Calling. He was the director of photography for the movie. They happened to be in the area where they used to live, and they took us out surfing for a whole day, which was awesome. So thank you guys.
It was just what we needed to hit the reset button and come back to the RV refreshed and ready to tackle the next thing.
The next thing for us is being here near Fairhope, Alabama, where Kyle and Olivia of Drivin and Vibin are working on their Airstream remodel. We're gonna be here for the next month helping them finish their remodel, which is really exciting because we were here in the spring helping them out a bit, and now we're gonna hopefully help them them complete it so that they can get back on the road. Head over to their channel to watch some of their remodel videos. I'm sure that you'll see little snippets of us in there for the next month as well.
When we arrived back here, we also had something exciting waiting for us. This is Marc and Julie Bennett of RVLove's new book. It's going to be hitting the bookshelves on November 20th and going to be in Costco, Barnes & Nobles, and Amazon and everywhere. It's a real book by a real publisher, and it's absolutely amazing.
We are also featured in the book a little bit. This book is about the RV lifestyle, and it blends the beauty of a coffee table book with an educational book. There's some gorgeous full-page pictures in here. We're featured as one of the first case studies where they talk to full-timers about their experience. This book it really is cool. It's for RVers and non-RVers because it's full of pretty pictures and really great, interesting information.
It's basically answering all the questions that you'd ever have about RVing and the RV lifestyle. Basically everything that we would have wanted to know before we hit the road, but this wasn't here yet. So we are extremely honored to be a part of it, and we definitely would recommend it to anybody. It would make a great Christmas gift. While it's not on the shelves yet, you can pre-order it from Amazon and Barnes & Noble, and we will include those links below.
If you want to hear more about the book from us and the authors, you can tune in on November 16th, Friday at 6 p.m. Central Time. We're going to be doing a live call with them. We'll have more information about that below. Marc and Julie are also going to be talking to the RV geeks and
Less Junk, More Journey, and Technomadia also.
So that's going to be really interesting. Every one of those people are featured in the book as well. Again, this is just so cool.
Whew. Well, that was a big update, and that's probably enough for right now.
Yeah, we're going to be working on all kinds of content that we haven't got to. We have so many videos that we want to put together and put out for you guys, and a lot of big stuff coming down the tubes for us as well that hopefully we'll be able to share with you guys soon.
For now, we're going to be hanging out here in Fairhope, Alabama, helping Kyle and Olivia, and then our winter plans take us to the Southwest.
Thanks for watching, and we're going to see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.